morning all of you. How are you all? Hope you all are fine at your places. So in the last video we have started the chapter The Fish Tale. So today we will continue that chapter. Now from here we have to start some big numbers. So in class 4th you must have studied about the Indian and international system. So let's revise it through a video.
Digit number and is read as 1 crore. Periods, crores, lakhs, thousands, ones. Places, 10 crore, crore, 10 lakh, lakh, 10,000, thousand, hundred, tens, ones. Place value, ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, 1 crore, 10 crore. In this place value chart, 9 places are grouped into 4 periods. The ones period is divided into ones, tens, and hundreds places. The thousands period is formed by 1,000 and 10,000 places. The lakhs period is formed by lakh and 10 lakh places, and the crores period is formed by crore and 10 crore places. Each period is separated by commas. Thus, the number 21 crore 75 lakh 42,385 can be written in standard form as 21, 75, 42, 385. Example.
So in this video we have seen the Indian system. So in Indian system what happens, there is a group of 3, 2, 2, 2 and so on. Means ones, tens, 100 in one group, then 1,000, 10,000 in one group, then lakh, 10 lakh in one group, then crore and 10 crore in one group. Means if I am writing a number like this, if I'll say arrange them according to Indian system, so what you will do, you will take first 3 groups together like this. 1, 2, 3, you will put a comma here, then 2, then again 2, then again 2, then 2 like this. Means you will form 3, then 2, then 2, then 2 and so on. These groups. In this is according to Indian system. And according to international system, the groups are of 3, 3 each. Means it is like this. If I am writing a sum number, then group will be 3, 3. 3, 3 and 3 means 3 digits in one group. If only one is left, leave it like this only. So it's a group of 3, 3. It is in international system. So to understand the international system, let us watch a video.
Millions, 10 million and 100 million form the million period. To read the number 421870589 in international system of numeration, we can place it as ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million. The number is read as 421,870,589. In the standard form, the number is written as 421, 870, 589. Periods are separated by commas. Remember, 10 million equals 1 crore.
So in these two videos we have studied or we can say we have revised Indian and international system. So in your book, some big numbers are given like lakh and crore. So we have to deal with them. Now the first question is here. You can see that what other things have you heard in lakhs? So have you heard anything in lakhs? Yes, we have heard that the number of vehicles running on road, a number of people in a city or a town. So these all are in lakh only. Okay, now just look at this question. It is, there are 2 lakh boats in our country and half of them are without motor. So we have studied that there are 2 types of boat. One is with motor and other is without motor. So it is said that among 2 lakh boats, half of them are without motor. What is the number of boat without a motor? So means half of the boats are without motor. So what's the number? You know that 2 lakh boats are there. 2 lakhs in 2 lakh, how many zeros are there in lakh? There are 5 zeros in 1 lakh. So 2 lakh, 5 zeros are there. So when we will divide, means we have to do half of that. What we have to do? Half. So we will divide it by 2. So when we will divide 2 lakh by 2, what we will get? 1 lakh. So 1 lakh boat are without the motor. Now in the next question, what is asked? It is asked that if 1/4 of the boats with motor, 1/4 of the boats with motor are big machine boats, how many thousand machine boats are there? 1/4 you have to find. Now let's see here. 1/4 of 1 lakh. 1/4 means 1 upon 4. So we have to divide 1 lakh by 4. What we will get? We will get 25,000. So means 25,000 boats. 25,000 boats are machine boat. Now some main points are written here. That in 1 crore, how many zeros are there? Just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many zeros are there in 1 crore? 7 zeros. And what about 1 lakh? In 1 lakh, how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many zeros are there in 1 lakh? 5 zeros. And in 1 crore, how many? 7 zeros are there in 1 crore. Now let's move. Now the fish market. The fishermen are catching the fishes. Yes or no? They are catching the fishes. So what they have to do? They have to sell the fishes also. So where they will sell the fishes? They will sell their fishes in the market. So they are taking the fishes to the market. Have you ever been to market or a fish market? Means you must have gone to the vegetable market, yes or no? So have you heard that sound that potatoes 40 rupees kg, that cucumber 10 rupees kg, cauliflower 20 rupees kg, like this? Yes, you all must have heard. So similarly in the fish market, all the people are announcing their prices. So some people are there, they are announcing their prices. That like Minnie is there, Minnie is shouting that come here, take sardines at rupees 40 a kg. Means the cost of sardine is 40 a kg. So it's 40 per kg. Now Florma is saying that this prawns are 150 kg. 150 for 1 kg. And this swordfish are 60 a kg. Then similarly, what is there? Squid are 50 a kg. And these kingfishes are of 1200 for 8 kg. Now for this we will find the 1 kg also. Now the price list of the fishes is written here. Now sword is of 60 per kg, sardines 40 a kg, prawns 150 a kg, squid 50 a kg, and kingfish. Now if 8 kg of this kingfish is of 1200. So for finding the 1 kg, what we will do? We will divide 1200 by 8. We will get the answer 150. Means cost of 1 kg kingfish is rupees 150. Sorry. Now some questions are given here. Just let's solve them one by one. Now first question is, at what price per kg did Fazila sell the kingfish? Now it is said, it is asked that what will be the cost of 1 kg kingfish. You know, and here we have solved that cost of 1 kg kingfish will be 150. Similarly, we'll solve the other question. The second question is, Florma has solved 10 kg prawns today. She has sold 10 kg prawns. How much money did she get for that? Now you know the cost of 1 kg prawns is how much? From here you can see 1 kg prawns is of how much? 150. So you have to find for how much? You have to find for 10. So what you will do? You will multiply that by 10. Look here. Now this one, cost of this kingfish is 150, and here cost of 1 kg prawn is 150, and you have to buy this 10 kg, so you will multiply this by 10 and you will get the answer 1500 rupees. So she will earn 1500 rupees. Now let's move to the next question. Now the third question is, Gracie sold 6 kg swordfishes. She is selling 6 kg of swordfishes. Minnie has earned as much as Gracie. So Minnie and Gracie has earned equal amount. How many kg of sardines did Minnie sell? So you have to tell that how much fish the Minnie has sold. Now let's see this solution. Now here you know the cost of 1 kg sword is how much? 60 a kg. It is written 60 a kg. So she has sold how much kg? 6 kg she has sold. So what we will do? If we know the price of 1 kg and we have to find for more, what we do? We just multiply that. So it is 6 multiplied by 60, it is 360 rupees. Means she earned 360 rupees. Similarly, Minnie earned the same price, means Minnie also earned how much? 360 rupees. 360 rupees she earned. Now you have to tell the what? You have to tell the number of kgs fishes sold by Minnie. So what you will do? You will divide, you will divide it by 40. So what you will get, when you will divide 360 by 40, you will get 9. You know how 40 comes? Because Minnie is selling which type of fishes? Just look from here. She is selling sardines, and cost of sardine is how much? Cost of sardine is 40. So we have divided that by 40. Okay. Now let's move. Now the question is, Basir has 100 rupees. Basir is having how many rupees? 100 rupees he having. He spent 1/4 of the money on squid and other 3/4 on prawns. So he has divided his money into two groups. 1/4 of that. 100 rupees means 1/4 of 100 rupees. That is how much? 25 rupees. Very good. Now he has spent 25 rupees on what? Squid and other 3/4. Other how much left? 75 left. So other 75 rupees on prawns. So you have to tell how many kilograms of squid he buy. Now 1/4 we have done here. 1/4 of 100 is how much? When we will divide 1/4 means 1/4. So we will divide 100 by 4. We will get the answer 25 rupees. So you know cost of 1 kg squid is 50 kg. Rupees 50. This we have studied earlier. So cost of 1 kg squid is 50, and he is spending only 25 rupees on the squid. So how much he will get? So what we will do? We will divide 25 by 50. What we will get? Half kg. So he will only get half kg of squid, because just see, look here, cost of squid is 50 per kg. 50 per kg, but he is only having 25 rupees. So how much he will get? He will get only half kg. Okay. Now money left he is using on prawns. Now how much money is left? He has used 25 rupees for buying the squids. So money left with him is 75 rupees. So 75 rupees are left. Now what he has to buy? He has to buy the prawns. Cost of prawns is rupees 150 per kg. So he has to buy 150 per kg. So what we will do? 1 upon 50. 150 divided by 75. Multiply by 75. So what we will get? 75 ones are 75. 75 twos are 150. So how much he will get? Half kg. As you can see from here, he is only having 75 rupees and the total cost is 150. 150 is cost of 1 kg and he is only having 75 rupees. Means half of 150. 75 is half of 150. So he will able to buy only half kg of the prawns. Is it clear? Okay, now let's move. This tongue twister is given for you. You can enjoy it at home. Now, women's Minakar Bank. A bank is set up by the women of that village, and in that bank everyone is giving 20 rupees, 25 rupees, and a group of 20 these women is there. So what you have to find out? You have to find out that how much money does the group collect each month. You have to tell their contribution in 1 month. So money collected by each is 25 rupees. Total number of people are 20. So what will be the total contribution? Yes, 20 multiplied by 25, that is equals to 500 rupees. So they are contributing 500 rupees in a month. Now it is asked that how much money will be collected in 10 years. Means you have to find for 10 years. So before finding for 10 years, we will find for 1 year. We know that 1 year equals to how many months? 12 months. So money collected in 1 year equals to 500 multiplied by 12, that is equals to 6,000. Because in 1 month we are collecting 500 rupees. So in 12 months we will contribute 6,000. We will collect 6,000. So 1 year it is 6,000. So in 10 years it will be 10 multiplied by 6,000, that is 60,000. So they will collect 60,000 rupees in 10 years. Now practice time will do. Now Gracie needs money to buy a net. Jhansi and her sister want to buy a logboat. So they take a loan from the bank. They will return it with interest. So they have taken loan from the bank and they have to pay the interest also. Yes or no? Interest means extra money. Now they took a loan of 4,000. She paid back 345 every month for 1 year. How much did she pay back to the bank? Now it is asked how much she has returned back. Now money paid back in 1. She is returning 345 rupees in 1 month. So and she is continuously giving for how many months? 12 months. Means 1 year she is giving. So when we will multiply this 345 by 12, we will get the correct answer as 4,140. Means 4,140 rupees she has given to the bank. And how much she has taken back? How much she has taken? 4,000 she has taken. And extra means interest also she has given. Now here It is Jhansi and her sister took a loan of 21,000 to buy a log boat. They paid back total of 23,520 in 1 year. So Jhansi and her sister took a loan. Now they have returned it also. The total amount returned by them were 23,520. So you have to find that how much money they have returned in a month. So for this you can divide this amount by 12. Why by 12? Because they have returned that in 1 year, and in 1 year how many months are there? 12 months are there. So when we will divide this by 12, we will get the answer 1960. Means in 1 month they have returned 1960 rupees. Now a fish drying factory is there. Means when they are selling the fishes, after that when extra fishes are left, so they are drying them and using them for different purposes. So a table is given there, items, price of each and number of items and cost. Bore well for fresh water. Price of bore well is 3,000. Number of items needed 1. So total cost will be 3,000 multiplied 1, 3,000. Now bamboo racks for fish dyeing, it will be 2,000 is the cost, and how much we need? 20. Like this, cement tanks are there, tray and knife and bucket is also needed for the fish drying company. Now some question are asked here, you have to answer them. Total cost set up by the factory, we have to find the total cost. We will find the total cost when we will get this cost, and we will add it and we will get the total cost here. Now let's see. Okay, now here you can see what is given. 3,000 multiplied by 1, that is 3,000 rupees. Bamboo rack for the fish dyeing, to 2,000 multiplied by 20, that is 40,000. Cement tank 1,000 multiplied by 4, that is 4,000. Tray and knife 3,000 multiplied by 20, that is 6,000. And bucket 75, and how much we need? 20 we need. So 75 multiplied by 20, that is 20 multiplied by 75, that is 1,500 rupees. Now you have to find the total cost also. So for finding the total cost, we will add all the amount given. So total cost is 54,500. Okay. Now fresh fish in 1 month is 600. This we have to do here. Now it is said when the fresh fish is dried up, it's become 1/3 of its weight. Means when we dry a fish, it become 1/3 of its weight. So in 1 month they plan to dry 6,000 kg of fresh fishes. So they plan that in a month they will dry 6,000 kg of fishes. And so what will be the how much dry fishes they will get? Now see here, if they are taking 6,000 fishes, 6,000 fishes they are taking. If I am taking 6,000 fishes, okay, wait, okay, I'll take here. If we are taking 6,000 fishes, okay, and what is said that the fish will become 1/3 of its weight. 1/3 means divided by 3, okay, because 1/3, that is 6,000 multiplied by 1 is 6,000 only, and divided by 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 0 0 0. What left? 2,000. So means how much fishes they will get? They will get 2,000 fishes. How much they will get? They will get 2,000 fishes after drying up the 6,000 kg of the fishes. Now this we have to do. It is said that we dry 6 kg fresh fish to get dash kg dry fish. Means if we dry 6 kg fresh fishes, we get dash kg of dry fishes. Now it is said that the weight will be 1/3. So 6 divided by 3, the answer is 2 kg. So they will get 2 kg of the fishes. Second is for 6 kg fresh fish we have to pay dash. Now cost of fresh fish is how much? Fresh fish is 15. So 16 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 15 is 90. Because cost of fresh fish is 15, so we will multiply 6 by 15, we will get the answer 90. We will sell 2 kg dry fish and get. Now when you are selling the 2 kg dry fishes, so what is the cost of dry fishes? It is 70. So 2 multiplied by 70, you will get the answer how much? 140. You can see from here, when we will multiply 2 by 70, you will get 140. Now in the next one, what is said? So if we dry 6 kg of the dry 6 kg fresh fish, we will earn dash. Now on drying the 6 kg fresh fishes, what we will get? We will get how much? 140. Because 6 kg fresh fishes means 6 divided by 3, that is 2, because 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 kgs and 2 multiplied by 70, because the cost of dry fishes is 70. So 72s are 140. So 140 minus 90. 140 minus 90 is how much? 140 minus 90 is 50. So they will earn 50. Okay. Now from here, if we dry 6000 kg, we can earn dash into 1000 in 1 month. It is said that if they will dry 6000 kg of fishes, how much they will earn. For this, what you have to do, first just look here. 6000 they are drying. Now if they are drying 6000, so first of all you have to find the cost of fresh fishes. So you will multiply 6000 by how much? 15. You will get how much? 90,000 you will get. 90,000. This is the cost of fresh fishes. Now after this we will find the cost of dry fishes. Dry fishes will be how much? 2000, because 6000 divided by 3 will be 2000. So 2000 multiplied by 7, that will be 2000. 2000 multiplied by 70, that will be 1,40,000. Yes or no? So when you will subtract 1,40,000, you will subtract 90,000 from 1,40,000, you will get 50,000. So what will come here? It will 50 will come here. Okay. Now let's move. Now in this one, it is. Now here it is the Jhansi. I found that for 6000 kg fish, we would need 1500 kg of salt every month. Now they are saying that for 15,000 fishes, for 15,000 kg salt every month they want for the fishes. Now its price is 2 per kg and the cost of the salt is 1500 per kg. Sorry, 2 rupees per kg. So what we will do, we will find the total cost also. So what we will do, we will multiply 15,000 by 2. We will get the answer 3,000. Now look here. Okay. Now if you will do here, it will be 15,000 multiplied by 2. Sorry, 1500 multiplied by 2. This will be 3,000. Okay. Now what will come here? 3,000. And what we have to do, you have to find the total cost. So the total monthly cost of drying and selling the fish you have to find. Now for this, what we all need, just look here. Okay, the cost of, you can see the cost of 1 kg of fresh fish is 15 rupees. So how much we are taking? We are taking 6,000 kg. So when we will multiply by 6,000, we will get 90,000. Okay. Now the total cost will be how much? Total cost will be equals to cost of fresh fish, cost of packing, cost of salt, and bus charges we have to calculate it. So all together will be 96,000. Okay. Now it is said that the weight of the fish will be 1/3. So 6,000 divided by 1/3, it will get 70. Sorry, we will get 2,000. So selling price of the dry fish is 70. So we will multiply 2,000 by 70. We will get the answer 1,40,000. Now from here you can see money earned by selling 2,000 fishes is 1,40,000, and total expenditure on the fishes is 96,000. So we can find from here the total cost. Now it is 1,40,000 minus 96,000, that is 44,000. Means the total expenditure. It is said na ki find the total. So the total monthly cost of drying and selling the fish, so it is 44,000. Is it clear? So after this, I'll give you some homework. What you have to do, you have to revise all the questions again and do them by your own. And if you are not getting anything, you can ask. Okay. Sairam.